This is a review of the book Social Media Marketing Theories and Applications. It was authored by Stephen Dahl and launched earlier in 2015. So let's start with an overview of this book. The book is divided into 4 parts. Part 1 is focused on social media users, and the author looks at users through 3 different angles. Users as individuals, users as parts of groups, and the third one is users as they relate with brands. The second part of the book focuses on social media platforms. Here the author goes beyond traditional social media platforms like social networks or blogging, and he includes other platforms like games or mobile. In part 3, the author focuses on content. It's not so much about different forms of content, but more about how content is used to achieve marketing goals. So the author will look at things like credibility, persuasion, or engagement. In part 4, Stephen talks about a mixed bag of contextual issues that impact on social media activity. For instance, ethical concerns or cultural dimensions. It is a really broad book. It goes well beyond traditional definitions of social media. I would say it's more about digital than social media. It is a really valuable addition to anyone interested in digital marketing and who wants to see beyond the hype. It's grounded in theories from psychology to sociology, strategy to marketing management. It helps us understand geographical variances, and it also helps us to understand the likely evolution and therefore be prepared for it. Even though I think this is a really strong book overall, I think the section on gamification could be stronger. There is a really good description of what is gamification and how it has changed. However, I think it could be stronger in terms of using models from theory as well as practice to help us develop and implement gamification initiatives. There are numerous examples from different geographies, different sectors, and different types of organization. So there will be something for everybody. There are think boxes at the end of each subsection with questions or prompts that are aimed at generating discussion or to help readers apply the theory to practice. I think some of these think boxes are very good. For instance, looking at the use of gaming principles to encourage healthy behaviors. Others, I think, could do with a little bit more guidance, a bit more direction about what the readers should consider or should be looking for. Another interesting feature of this book is that at the end of each chapter there is a section called Research Directions, where the author captures 1, 2, maybe 3 issues that remain unresolved. I think they have lots of ideas for student projects or dissertations, really valuable. So overall, I think it's a really interesting book. It's very well written, it's very accessible, it has great examples. I think it's a valuable addition to your library.